director too.
Director?
Yeah, videos. But
You are? You do some of that?
Yes. Yeah.
How old are you now?
Oh, well, I'm still learning, so we're all babies.
What you have to have?
You have a 7-year-old?
Well, no, that's my stepson,
Oh, okay.
but he's mine. I've been taking care of
Excuse me, my son bought some of your stuff.
It's very positive.
It had some bad words in it.
Oh, that doesn't mean it's not positive. If you get your hand burnt on the stove, it's a bad experience, but it's very positive because you'll never do it again. And that's what my music shows a mirror. You know, like he just showed me my mirror of myself. My hair was messed up. If I show you that mirror enough time, pretty soon I get my hair together. So that's exactly what I'm doing, showing you that mirror till you get your hair together.
Okay, we're rolling. Okay, Cube, you know there's a lot of controversy. You got the Newsweek magazine with some of the legal difficulty that some of the rap stars have recently gotten into. I've been trying to do this story for 3 months on ABC, and it wasn't until it starts hitting that they're interested in doing it. What do you think about the controversy that is now surrounding the music and what appears to be a new backlash against it?
Well, you know, we've always had opposition because we are distributing information, and the big distributors of information don't like when you distribute uncut information, especially to their children.
What do you mean by uncut?
Uncut, meaning without going through the censor, you know, that this interview might go through, or without being on the editing board, you know, without white people making the decisions on what's being heard, you know, and it's nothing but the truth. And I have to remind America that all of these incidents with the rappers are just allegations. No one's been convicted yet. So, you know, they was just ready with their guns, you know. As soon as an opening came in, all the critics just ran in that opening, and no convictions are made on any of these people, you know, just allegations.
But you know the correlation that people are saying. They're saying that, okay, they sing about this stuff. They sing this gangster rap. They must be gangsters. Right?
Well, I don't think Al Pacino's a gangster. And he does Scarface, and, you know, so, you know, why me? You take a person like, you know, I just don't like the hypocrisy. You know, you take a person like what they call him, Norman Schwarzkopf. He's responsible for way more deaths than Snoop Doggy Dogg is alleged to be responsible for. But he's a hero. So when is killing right? You know. And when do we look at these people as heroes? You know, these are our heroes in the street because they're brothers who are telling us the real deal when no one won't. The news media has their 7-minute skit on what's the real deal, and the rappers give you a whole hour on what's the real deal. And theirs are way more authentic than the ABC or any other networks put together.
Right here, it seems that reporter is oblivious to the fact of who are the ones that have placed the drugs and guns in that specific subgroup at that point in time. So really observe, because you have clueless puppets that are placed in fields and positions, and they don't even know why they're really even doing it, because they're just being tools used not to genuinely improve this realm, but for the tools to make enough money / energy to then do nothing with it. Literally, they make energy / money with that, and they live monopoly lives, doing nothing to genuinely improve the realm, living lost until they slip up, they end up homeless, they end up murdering themselves or harming others. And that's how the story has always went until now, until this Age of Aquarius. Please take notice of this and see what's been going on with billions of souls, billions of voices that went through specific experiences. You have to take that moment to recognize that, so that you can then recognize where you're headed. You have to do so. You cannot walk around blindly. You cannot idolize puppets. You cannot idolize actors. Because when you do, that's the moment you are trapped. Idolize yourself, your higher self, because you are a co-creator, a god or a goddess. You are a director. That's so cool that Ice Cube said, No, he's not an actor. He's a director. Like someone listening to this is probably going to think that's insignificant. It's not. It's not. When you know the spells, you know about the wizardry, the perverted nonsense. Because Cloudy can go into who are the original Freemasons prior to certain compromised souls being manipulated by energetic parasites into perverting that and so much more. Again, you have to see reality. If you don't know your history, you don't know about why Jews were kicked out of Egypt, why they were kicked out of Rome, why they were attacked by Hitler, and no, that was not okay what Hitler did, but the Jews had monsters within their subgroup doing all sorts of unspeakable evils through the manipulation of economics and knowledge, giving illusions. There is no superior race. There's no superior subgroup. All subgroups have been manipulated into self-destruction, into fighting each other, and it ends now. Why does it end now? Because no one else is going to suffer or be foolish enough to not recognize what's been going on over the last 3,000 years, over the last 6,000 years. All the wars, where have those thought patterns went? Nowhere. Because all sides have been played until now. How many lives must be compromised, lost to death or suicide? Because an unseen hand that you can trace has been placing toxic thought patterns that causes someone else to traumatize you or for you to traumatize someone else, which causes you to lose energy from your consciousness that keeps you from being active day to day, that keeps you from being in a clean space where you can empower yourself with more information that is not poisonous, with false beliefs that were used as weapons to destroy. And Kyle has already proven how all religions have been used as weapons to divide entities and manipulate them into fighting each other. All that BS originates from one truth that has been perverted, which is, and it boils down to this, that there is no God. There's no singular God outside of yourself. You, within yourself, you are a God. You are a co-creator. You are a goddess. You are a co-creator every single day. What situation do you want to create for yourself? Stop playing in the false field of those energetic parasites, man. That's just what it is. When you start using your energy/money towards actual conscious brothers and sisters, you see it in their actions. You see it in what they're making. That is when we're moving towards progressing this realm without diseases. Because guess what? All the energy/money that certain energetic parasites have been attaining they've been using it to make diseases. They've been using it to cause chemtrails. Bro, do you know how much jet fuel has been found in the breasts of women in inner cities? Do you know about the human trafficking, the organ harvest? Do you know about that? Do you know about how those specific monsters infiltrated China? And it's not the Chinese people's fault. It's the compromised, corrupt Chinese regime. Those are the monsters in those specific bodies pretending as though they're Chinese when they're devils. That's the truth. Doing unspeakable things. Taking life. Destroying life. So can you identify who are the ones detached from reality of what's going on? Because something might not be clean, but who's gonna fix it? Just like Tupac once said, if he keeps talking, someone has to clean that up. If, for example, Cloudy speaks on this, Cloudy might not be able to solve all the problems of this realm, but definitely the lovelies are rising up and doing what they can. Let's say, for example, one continues on one's path and one amasses one's following. One has, let's say, 2 million. And you go back to this video, one has been 1,000% since day one, and one will continue to be that. And one will continue to be 1,000% genuine. One has sought to focus on one's passions, to naturally create, but one has so many other powerful creations on the way. It's not just webtoons or making light novels. There's so much more on the way. But the steps are being taken to empower all of one's conscious brothers and sisters. Pick apart what's been said and start doing research to help yourself. You feel more in control and that's the truth. When you realize you are in control, that removes the stress, it removes the anxiety, it removes so much, and it keeps you away from those illusionary, trashy, false lies that compromised souls throw at you so that you think that you need pills, think that you need drugs, bullshit, when all you need is proper guidance within yourself, natural herbs, intellect, and you're good. You're good. You need nothing. You're good. There's literally no reason for you to take drugs. But the monsters telling you to take drugs, funny enough, it all goes back to who? Who does it go to, bro? Who does it go to? Because one's going to say this. Not all Jews are bad. You have to pinpoint who are the monsters within that group. Just like quote unquote Freemasons. Not all Freemasons are bad. You got to pinpoint who are the monsters. Not all Christians are bad. You got to pinpoint who are the monsters. Pinpoint who are the monsters. Who are the ones that call themselves the inner circle? Look into that inner circle and the fuckery that's went on. And then legally siege those bitches. Point them bitches out. That's what Kai's going to say. This is an educational video meant to spark the minds of those that listen so that they can be aware as they move in the now and within the next 50 years. Because we are legally moving in and placing new laws starting in the United States. Check out the full interview of Ice Cube if you would like. Kai's going to upload it. But definitely add on to what has been discussed.